That is absolutely massive. And look at this. How cool is that? It's oof. Look at this, Clarinerviums. And then these guys, these are some of Australia's rarest plants. Alrighty, good morning, you beautiful people. I have just dropped off my kids at daycare, my wife at work. I'm here in Geelong, and I thought, why don't we go to Waurn Ponds Bunnings and have a little peruse of their plant collection. And apparently, the Waurn Ponds Bunnings is the one with the largest plant offering of any of the Bunnings down here in this part of Victoria. I was chatting to the manager there and she's just like, yeah, we move the most, we have the biggest selection, everything like that. So Waurn Ponds does tend to be the one that I go to if I'm after new stuff. And the annoying thing I've noticed is that they always have new stock coming in each week on, I think, a Tuesday is when it comes in at the moment. So, you know, they do hook you in and they rotate through all the different stuff, so you never know what's going to be there. It's never just the same shit. So anyway, let's go and see what's up. Idiot. Alrighty, here we are, baby. Big Hammer, Bunnings warehouse. Yeah, no worries, mate. How is it that people with really, really expensive cars seem to always drive like dickheads? I never understood that. Is it just a sort of self-entitlement, or is it just you just have loads of money but you never learn how to drive properly? All right, here we are, baby. And we get to go in and give you a look at everything, I guess.
Good morning.
How's it going, mate?
Good, how are you?
Good. Straight away with the cactus. Huge elephant ears. Loads and loads of stuff, but look at this. My God. Where do we even begin, guys? So, the stuff that I've been getting into recently has been cacti and succulents. So I think I'm gonna have to spend a bit of time over here later on, although it looks like the good stuff may have already been taken. Look at this. Do you reckon they're anticipating selling a bunch of Venus flytraps? Loads of them. Agave. These are really cool. Look at this guy. Far out. The only annoying thing about this brand is they always just have designer and they don't actually tell you what the species is. It just has cactus assorted. And you're left working out the rest on your own. So, ficus, peace lilies. Ooh, look at this. We got some really nice specimens of rings of fire in here. Beautiful. My one is looking so crusty, so I may have to pick up another one. 4856. Aglaonema picked up tricolors, they're everywhere. We got Philodendron Brazils. There's Begonias here. Not sure what this is. Peperomia. So then we have all the terrarium plants usually. This is cool. Some Syngonium Wenlandia, I think. Orchids. Air plants. I never got this, why they put them in sea urchins. It's such a weird look. I never understood that. The bamboo and the Syngonium is an interesting combo. Bunch more ferns. This is definitely outside of my wheelhouse. Peace lilies, really poisonous and bad for your pets if you've got them. And this is normally the area with the really interesting stuff. So we have Philodendron gigas, Philodendron glorious. This is the, gloriosum, the green form. We have some Alocasia cuprea, though some are looking a little worse for wear. More Syngonium. Some of these will actually have really nice stripes on them, and then others are kind of will leave you a little wanting, so it's always good to sort of have a fish through and see what you can find. This is usually the really interesting section. Look at the size of these dragon scales. Far out. They are absolutely huge. And this is the Enliven Collector Series. These are usually the really good ones, but $30 for this. Oof, pretty exy. More of the, well, this is a different type of Aglaonema, but we have Pictum Tricolor here too. Golden Violin. Some more Ring of Fire. Cuprias. Now this is something interesting you might notice. So the Cupria here will be $30, right? The Red Secret one from Enliven. But if we sneak over here, I bet you this one's cheaper. So if we get in here, pull one of these guys out. Obviously not looking as good. That one's $20, it's $10 cheaper. And you can obviously find one that's about the same size. So it pays to look around. So a bunch of Monstera too, sort of Kana, Ansonii. We got some more Alocasia, Regal Shield. Ooh, there's a Zabrina in here too. What is this? Interesting. I have never seen that genus before. Resurrection Lily. Interesting. These Zabrinas are huge. Whoa, what a monster. What a monster. How much is that one? $30. Jeez, look at the thickness on that. Whew. What a beast. A whole bunch of stuff around here. Let's have a look on the other side. What do we got here? Is it Dracaena now? So the Sansevieria, more Ficus, Ruby, the Taniki, there will be a Ruby, sorry, the Burgundy, there'll be a Ruby around here somewhere. Some more Alocasias, Eucalythias. Ooh, is this the Warshawitzii? What's this guy? Balinese, oh no, okay, so it's a Philodendron Hope. Look at the morphology on that though, guys. I'm pretty sure this is a Thaumatophyllum though now. But this is also a Philodendron Hope. And look at the difference there in the, I don't even know how to explain this, but the deepness, the depth of these cuttings that go into the leaf, the sides of the leaves. Beautiful though. Look at that. I actually found a variegated one of these recently. It would have been this form, and did a video on it. I'll link that, but that's pretty cool. So Begonia, I haven't been able to keep these alive yet. Very well, at least. They get crusty as. Man, we have loads. Holy moly, look. Bilietii. Oof. Look at this, Clarinerviums. Nice. Some more of these sort of standard Anthuriums. Wow, look at the Clarinerviums. Now, the key here, if you're going to look for them, is to find leaves that are hopefully a little older, and to have a look at the veination and see if you can find some really striking veins. If you can find really, really nice bright veins, that tends to be what people are after. But these are beautiful, these heartleaf kind of Anthuriums. Just stunning. There's loads of stuff here. Loads down here too. Woof. Some more interesting Alocasia Porte. These ones are pretty expensive though. I don't know, $40. It's not bad. What else we got? Down to your normal Monsteras down here. Is this, I think this is Ruby. It's pretty pale. Loads of stuff. Some more Gloriosum down here. Hiding away. And they're stacked, and there's a Bilietii in there as well. Now, with the Bilietii, if you want a really good specimen, you need to hunt ones that have really, really orange stems. That tends to be, I think, what people find really appealing. A good contrast between the stem colour and the leaf colour. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with Bilietis. They're one of my favourite plants, in fact. The hard thing with them though is getting them to grow sort of all vertically. A lot of these leaves will be bunched up together like so, probably because they've been growing next to one another. But as soon as you get them home, they kind of fan out and they become incredibly wide. Look at the size of this leaf. Silver sword. Another favourite of mine. Absolutely love these guys. Yeah, there's loads and loads. Some more philodendron here. Is that a Congo? What's this one here? Oh no, it's Gigantium. I've got a variegated one of these that I would love to see get big one day because it's still tiny. Let's have a look at the other side. The Birkins. I always find these so interesting. There are some phenotypes, right? This one seems to have it where the leaves do come out a little white, but they go this kind of 50-50, what would you say, sort of like distribution of variegation, and they seem to hold on to it for quite a while. My one has like bright white at the top and just like insanely dark green at the bottom and fades through it. And look at this. How cool is that? It's almost like some sort of weird chimeric variegation. Really cool. All right, more Bilietiers. Begonias. Anything else that's worth pointing out here? Go through some more of the Gipuartias. Oh, okay, so we've got some Mame, or what are they called? Silver clouds. This one is crawling, so it's probably Mame, I believe. Some more of the silver dragons here. More Alocasia. This is a variegated Anthurium, I think. No, sorry, peace lily, domino peace lily. Begonia. And we have some of the Senseverias. And these are interesting ones. These are sort of yellower. I've got some at home that are greener, but these ones have this sort of yellow vibe to them. And it is interesting, they do, look at that half moon leaf. Isn't that weird? Some of them kind of revert. I've got one at home where it's starting to revert like this, and you'll get this kind of like chunky, these chunks of the minty variegation on the leaves. And I don't know if that means that it's like a chimeric kind of variegation. I don't know what the deal is, but it is really interesting. See, it goes back to a kind of burgundy look to it. I don't know if that's burgundy or if it's the green ficus, but it is really, really cool. And man, if you could maintain that, look at that, beautiful. Oof, lots of stuff. Oh my God, look at this one. This one is huge. Sabrina, look at this stingray. Far out. That is absolutely massive. How ridiculous is that? Look at that. That's the biggest stingray I think I've ever seen. And the Sabrina too. Jesus. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have a look around and we'll see if I'm gonna go home with anything. But yeah, hopefully you've sort of enjoyed this little squiz at the Bunnings collection. The one at Waurn Ponds here, it's huge, absolutely huge. Oh man, guys, I did not see these. Holy moly. Look at the size of them. These are Alocasia jacklins. Oh man, talk about tempting. I feel like these would be such spider mite magnets though, Jesus Christ. But there's a whole bunch of them. Oh, man. So tempting. Beautiful. So if you were going to get one of these today, I would be looking down at the base here for things that are double planted like that, or if you see multiple corms coming up. So here is a good example, right? This one, although it looks a bit dodgy, I can see 1, 2, 3, and there's probably a whole bunch in here. So at least 3 plants in there. Oh man, looks a bit thirsty. Okay, bonsai area. Loads and loads of bonsai, of which I know nothing. We have some of the staghorn ferns as well, which are really cool, sitting up on the sides there. And then these guys, these are some of Australia's rarest plants. You wouldn't know it, but these are Wollemi pines. And there were only 100 or so of these found in a certain patch in New South Wales, and they're effectively from the dinosaur era. So if you can get your hands on one of these, beautiful plants, and it helps the conservation of the plant because it obviously gets more of these out there. But yeah, they are really, really cool. And yeah, we've just got plants galore, guys. Palms out here. We've got some desert rose, cordiciforms, I think. And I'm just gonna keep looking. Look at this, more of these, I don't even know. Spider plants. I have to show you the size of these dwarf ZZ plants. Look at this. Aren't they huge? Far out. Massive. And only, how much are these ones? I don't even know. No price on them yet. Okay, so while we're here, I will show you where to get the clear pots, because I get a lot of questions about these, and I know a lot of you guys are in the US and it's a little harder to get them, but at Bunnings, there you go. So you get these 3 different sizes. I think these are 10 centimeters, 14 centimeters, 20 centimeters, and the different sized trays for them as well. But yeah, it's just those 3 sizes, unfortunately, though, because I would love some intermediate sizes. Going from 14 to 20 is a bit of a jump. But yeah, anyway, man, today has taken all the strength in the world not to get some plants. I totally wanted a Jacqueline. I wanted a cacti that was here, and one of the Ring of Fire would have been amazing, but it would have been like 120 bucks. Oh man, check this out. Here's a Clarinervium. If you want one that's never going to brown off, although the growth pattern looks a bit screwed up. Anyway, yeah, it was going to cost me like $120 for those, and I'm like, oh, I've got to say no. I already have some of them, and I know that the bloody Jacqueline is going to be a spider mite magnet, so I'm already battling with that. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Yeah, so as I was saying, guys, the amount of restraint that I feel like I just showed in not purchasing any plants, my wife would be so proud of me, tell you what. But I think whilst we're out here anyway, we might go past Gieco's nursery and have a little look there. I haven't been for a few weeks, so we might have a look and see if they have any interesting succulents or cacti as well, and then we can sort of finish up for the day, I reckon. Man, these car parks are a bloody nightmare with the number of people with kids and trolleys and backing out and pulling in. Jesus. And actually, I have just remembered I need to get some soil inoculant, some mycorrhizal fungus from the Hydro store. So we might drop in there too, and I might try a different brand from the Extreme brand that I was using last time just to see. But yeah, I'll give you a look at that too. Alrighty guys, here we are at the Just Hydroponics Hydro store. Let's go have a look. Okay, so here's what I've used in the past. We're gonna go up the size. There's Azos as well. I have no experience with that, but I have been given advice that the cheapest stuff is the best stuff here. So Extreme My Closet is. We also have Great White, although this is a pretty penny and apparently does about the same job. So My Closet is. Alrighty guys, well that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the ride. You'll have to let me know down in the comments which, if any of these plants, you would have picked up and taken home. And yeah, guess I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.